I just wanted to make a bit of an impromptu video, and most people who watch my videos, you'll see that in most cases I'm sat down, but I'm stood up because I'm angry. In fact, I'm raging, right? So I've got a customer, I've looked after this guy for many years, and his son's just passed his test. I think he's about 18 years old, bless him. Now, at the weekend, he's had a bump in his car. So he rang me up, or his dad rang me up and said, Jace, what do we do? I said, look, just phone your insurance company, tell them what you're doing. If you want the car to come to us, that's absolutely fine. We're happy to repair it for you. You've just got to tell them that you want it to come here. So that all happened, and then I got a phone call yesterday. The phone call went something like this: Jace, this claim's gone from bad to worse. I said, what's going on, Dave? I said, it should be straightforward. He said, no, in actual fact, they've told me it's going to take 2 weeks to process. I said, look, Hastings don't take 2 weeks to process claims. That's not possible. Just tell them the car's coming to us, authorise us to deal with a claim on your behalf, and we will speak to the insurer for you, okay? Then he rang me back in the afternoon. He said, I said it's going from bad to worse. It's gone even worse. Turns out we hadn't phoned Hastings at the weekend. What I'd actually done is, in the state of panic, we'd Googled Hastings, and some company had created a landing page that looked like Hastings. In fact, they missed one letter out. We were dealing with an accident management company. They didn't tell us, we didn't know, we didn't understand. But now the car's in the compound, and we've got recovery and storage to pay for, right? That recovery and storage is £516. Now, in reality, yeah, okay, Hastings probably will be liable for some recovery. They're not going to be liable for that storage. That vehicle should have gone straight to an accident repair centre. We shouldn't be having these extra charges in the middle. Hastings are not going to want to pay for that. Who can blame them? But you know, in the end of the day, why on earth is it acceptable for accident management companies to be intercepting claims in this manner? Now, I'm not a huge fan of accident management companies, of most of people that know me will understand. Insurance use them because they don't want to use their own infrastructure, and I get that. And sometimes, you know, insurers will instruct these companies because they deal with a claim, they deal with the car and everything else, and that's fine. There's a few other reasons as well, which I'm not going to go into in this video. But in this case, this company's captured my customer's son in a really, really underhanded way. So I just want everybody to be aware that if you are making a claim on your car insurance, just be very, very careful. If you do go online and you Google your insurer, just make sure that you are speaking to your insurance company. Ask them the question. Ask them for your policy number once you got through security, because in the end of the day, if you're not dealing with your insurer, you are going to be incurring charges like this. It's absolutely insane. But if anybody wants to speak to me about this, my name's Jason, Cars of Grimsby Limited. I'm Grimsby 453 622. My door's always open, and like I say, I'm raging and ready to take calls.